Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and welcome in this new video where I'll be going over the week. This is basically a weekly recap of the ideas that we talked about earlier the last weekend, last Sunday, and what I wanted to see this week and what actually happened. So jumping directly into it, for gold I said last week that I want gold to be bearish this week, especially from this daily fair value gap, this exact one, because this was actually Friday and this is the opening of the week. So this is the Monday candle. So what we had actually and what we speak about last weekend is that we have this weekly fair value gap, this daily fair value gap, sorry. We tapped into it in 19 May, and then we came and we swept the high into this fair value gap in last Friday, and we gave this nice rejection from it. So what I said I wanted, and I still have a screenshot that I will attach of my expectation of this week, is a retracement. So actually I said I wanted NQ to come into this week and then retrace a little and then start making his way until the low of last week, the daily low, the recent low, which is this one marked with the red color. And you can see that that is exactly what happened here this week. So we actually didn't retrace a lot higher. Max retracement was this high, marked with the green color, but the idea was right. And along the way of this bleed, I got a lot of setups right here that I took in the week. Let me try and find you one. So this was actually one that I took. I had this fair value gap, small one, and we had this order block on the 15-minute. So what happened is that we came in this 15-minute and then we swept the recent high that tapped into a PD array, and we gave this rejection. So what I did, I put my sell limits once this 15-minute closed. I put my sell limits on the true day open here, my stop on the recent high, and my target was actually the recent low, just like this. Give me a moment. Just like this. It was a 1 to 2 RR trade, but it was a clean and high probability. So this was all for gold. Regarding the weekly analysis for next week, we're gonna have it tomorrow. So basically today is Saturday. We're having a trade recap, and for tomorrow we're having a weekly analysis. Now let's go back to NQ. If you watched my video of the weekly analysis last weekend, I said that I want NQ to keep pushing higher and push the 30,000s, and I won't be participating in shorts unless I see a strong reaction. So this was the open, I guess. Yes, this was the open, the weekly open on on NQ, sorry. So what I was waiting to see Monday and Tuesday is a retracement into a sort of a PD array with a stop hand or something, so I can take longs. But you can see that this week, that setup that I wanted to take didn't happen as much. Instead, I got some setups on shorts specifically, like this one, for example. Let me show you one that I took. Okay, this is it. This is the one that I took. What we had here is we had a small SMT here, and we had a standard deviations levels. So you got watching I got the standard deviations levels from here. And in the 15-minute, we had this 15-minute order block right here. So this was the 10 a.m. candle actually. So it was in New York session they set up. Wait, let me mark this as SMT, I guess. Oh no, let's just keep it for now. And we had this through day open. In the next videos of our series of trading for beginners, I will explain the importance of true day open and when I use it personally. So basically this one is one of the cases where I used it as a manipulation leg. So basically true day open, we opened here, we came higher, manipulated, and then we made the right move, and then on the retracement we tapped the first time into this order block. You can see the first time here in the 10:15, and then we came at 10:30 and we swept the recent high. So let me show you. Let me remove this drawing. Sorry. So you can see here that this is a stop hand instead of a PD array. So basically it's a liquidity sweep. If we see it on the 1 minute, it will be like a liquidity sweep. Wait, we can see it here. I don't know. It will be hard to find it. So basically let's just come back to our setup. So once I saw the stop hand here and I had this reaction at 10:45, I decided to participate in these shorts from around here, from a retracement from here, and put my stop at the recent high. Just the same setup that I take every single fucking time in this channel, and I'm showing you this is my model and this is my setups. So basically this was the setup like this. The target is always the recent low, but in this specific trade I decided to hold it a little longer, hold a runner until the -2 of standard deviations, which we got from the 4-hour manipulation leg. So this was the trade, approximately 6 RR, one of the trades that I took actually. And this morning, Friday morning, I got another setup as well. Let me show you. It's the same setup again, the same fucking setup. So what we had here, at the open of Asia, we have this big dump, big bearishness, and we had this retracement here. We had this retracement into this fair value gap. Just pay attention with me, please, to this fair value gap. We tapped into it the first time here at 10 p.m. We kept trending throughout the London session, and then we came and we swept the high at 5 a.m. here. And then we had this rejection. So what I did is I actually shared it on my Twitter profile. So basically the ones who are following me and interacting with me every day, actually some of them caught this trade. I will show you the screenshots. Like this was the trade of this morning. So I decided to take my position from the rejection block in the 15-minute, and my TP wasn't all the way right down here. It was just like here at the recent low. It's the same setup of every time, and we took it and I shared it on my Twitter profile. Let me show you where. This was actually another NQ setup that performed very well this week too. This was a stop hand that happened to us in the gold. And this was the setup. This is our setup. You can see here 17 hours ago. Short NQ, 4-hour fair value gap, 1-hour stop hand, premium entry from the rejection block of the 15, recent high as stop loss, low of the day as target. This was actually at that moment the low of the day. And it was a 4.9 RR. This is the screenshot. and you can see here done 4.9 hours. This is it. So this was all that I wanted to share with you today about this trade recap. Today was actually one of the shocking days, a huge selling day, a huge one. You can see that 2 weeks roughly of bullish candles wiped out just from one bearish candle. I don't know why all this power of bears, but anyway, we don't care. We actually trade what we see. We trade our strategy and our analysis, and that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow with the weekly analysis as every Sunday. Thank you again, and have a good ending of day.